in order block or pre-order strategy, what we have to observe, we have to observe two things. So if we see this market condition from here, so suppose market started from here, it may create any reversal setup chart pattern or any long range, then breakout happen and market going up. So already market started from here. For basically for that strategy, we need two things. That means one is strongness by one party and weakness by another party. So strongness by one party, that means suppose market started to going up from here. Here to here is the first wave. We can think that it's a very early stage and it's a very strong area by the buyer side. After that, it's the pullback. So after this pullback, buyers again enter. And after there is another pullback. So what happened here? First time, it's a very strong area by the buyer side. Second time, it's also strong, but we have to think that it's a less stronger than this one. Okay. So then what happened? Then pullback happened. After this pullback, if we see, there is a, just try to, I'm drawing here. So if we see very weak candlestick market creating here. After that, what happened? Hit these buyers, hit this area. So sometimes what happened? It may create little weak candlestick, but market got rejected from this area from here like this. Okay. So now, which party weak here? Definitely buyers. So when buyers weak here and it already very high here to here, that means it's already crossed the long area here to here, and already it created several waves to the same direction, and already market came to this area. So blow, that means one area that is very powerful by one party. Okay. So suppose this is a blow. So how we know that this will work very perfectly? So if we see here, it's a block. That means for that area from where sellers entered in the market again and again by rejecting from this area, by creating any bearish pattern from this area, market fall down like this. So several times, and this area is very strong area by the seller side. So now this party, these buyers are weak. Okay, this party, these buyers are weak at this area now. So the different situation here, one party is a strong, this is a strong area by the buyer side, and this is weak party, these parties are weak exactly at the strong area and already hit this area. So after hitting this area, so if we place our trade here for a long time, that means basically I explained this concept in a forex. Because we have to place our trade for a long time in forex. So that means when hit this area, this weak party hit this strong area, so sellers will again enter in the market and it will lead the market to the downward direction from here. So when market hit this area, so it may create different shape also here. Different shape, that means it may create any pattern also, chart pattern like up down up. So suppose I placed my trade here 10 minutes down. Okay, so and in 1 minute chart, so when market create any pattern here, it up down up down, and after 5 minutes it totally released from this area and started to fall down. So after 10 minutes or after 5 minutes, if I place my trade here to the downward direction, so market will close below my entry point. So this is called the block or order block strategy. So we must find out two things. Two parties. One party must be very stronger, or that area is very stronger area by the by the one party. So it may support or it may resistance. Okay. So and another party must weak. So we can add all others concepts here. So what's the concept? We can apply VSA climax concept here. So if we see buying climax in here, okay, so that means so my market going to reverse from this area. Okay, so we can apply like market structure and movement. So it already created three waves here. After that, it hit the seller's entry point area. That's why sellers will lead the market from here to the downward direction. That's why we can take several confirmations from the market to place a shear trade. Just when market create here, hit this area here, just you can wait for a perfect position. Perfect position, that means suppose after hit this area, if you place your trade 10 minutes down, it's okay. After 10 minutes, market will close below your entry point. But sometimes what happen, market may create little long range. That's why what's your confirmation? First confirmation, you can take this candlestick as a climax candle. So after climax candle, you already know market hit this seller's entry point area. So now what our expectation? We are expecting here that market will going to give us here a range. Okay, so when market moving in this area and it trying to create any range, that means it may create, first of all, it may create any psychological pattern also, or that means psychological pattern also a range, because green red green red green, like that type of. Okay, so or market create here a any other chart pattern like head and shoulder pattern, or like any. So when you are thinking that yes, here market already created a head and shoulder pattern, or market create double bottom pattern, double top pattern here in a support level, double bottom pattern. Two things we have to observe. One thing is weakness sign. Yes, we already got weakness. Another thing, it's the climax. Another thing, it's the block area. Okay, so it's a very strong area by the seller side. And another thing, in this area, market already created a chart pattern. So what happened? So now we can continue with the opposite party. So buyers already done. Then we can continue with the opposite party. That means we can go with the sellers. So 5 minutes, 10 minutes, we can place 5 minutes, we can place our trade. So after 5 minutes, definitely the candle close below our entry point, definitely, because just we have to observe each and every point from the market, and we have to apply all the, this is very important concept, that's why I'm sharing with you. So this is the very perfect. So I will show you in the chart also. So I think it's clear to you. So what you have to see, what the what analysis you have to do here. So two things. One thing is one party previously stronger, step by step it weak. Then another area, already market is very strong by another party in this area, and already this weak party came to this area. And what happened? We can take all others confirmation, and we can just observe, is there any pattern or not? If we see yes, it's a pattern, so it's our another confirmation, then we can go with the sellers. And in the support area, we can go with the buyers. So this is the block area by the seller side, it's a block area by the buyers. So it's the order block. We can call it's the order block strategy also. Try to understand here. So if I draw a level from here to here, so there are so many reversal here. Now this one, first time reverse, second time reverse, third time reverse, fourth time reverse. So and market started from here, it's a long range. So if we can take from here, because this is a strong support area, so from that area buyers strongly entered in the market by creating this bullish engulfing pattern.
Yeah.
After that, what happened? Buyers entered in the market. It was a strong momentum. But see, from this area, market got rejected with high volume. We can call this is climax.
Okay.
After climax, buyers are weak. Then sellers already entered. Then buyers weak. So it's looking like a psychological pattern.
Yeah.
So when it's a psychological pattern, it's already hit this area. So what we see, market is trying to create a chart pattern here. So see,
Yeah.
we can take confirmation when market create this situation, this candle and this candle. See here. So first time reversal, then again hit this same area. It not came to this area, but hit this same area. So after that, sellers again enter. Again buyers enter.
Yeah.
So if we apply here CWRV, because we already got several confirmation here. It's a climax in and then weakness and then again hit this area and buyers are not going up. It's trying to make a ranging type situation. Again, sellers enter, again buyers enter. So when these buyers enter in the market, so what happened if we analyze the CWRV, what happened? Okay, first time buyers weak, second time buyers again weak. So both side buyers weak.
Yeah.
Am I right? Because first time buyers weak, second time first time buyers weak, second time again buyers weak. That means both side buyers weak. So sellers will lead the market to the downward direction. So already we got this confirmation from this area. And this is also a psychological pattern at this block area. So after this candle, if I place my trade here, sell side, 5 to 10 minutes, I think it must be a winning trade from here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Closing here. If we place my trade, if we place our trade here. So now, see, again market started to going up and finally hit this area. So when it breakout happened, but not breakout, I think, because we have to take the rejection area from this area also. This area also. So see here, this is the total area actually after rejection, seller center. This is the total area, block area. So when market came here, see, market again started to falling down from that same area.
Okay.
When market came back to this area, after any pattern, this is outside bar pattern. And if we observe this area, high, lower high, again lower high. So now what happened? It's a chart pattern. So after that chart pattern, sellers fall down for a long time. So that's why this strategy is a very, very important strategy.